where words create worlds. Kotoba Camp.
Visible.
Visible.
Able to be seen, perceptible to the eye, apparent, evident. The portion of electromagnetic spectrum that can be detected by human eye.
可见的，明显的，可见光谱。
Ultraviolet radiation causes changes in molecules that are not visible to the naked eye, but can damage living tissue. Ancient astronomers could only study celestial objects visible in the night sky without telescopes.
The visible spectrum of light ranges from violet to red wavelengths in electromagnetic radiation.
Researchers observed visible signs of stress in plants exposed to drought conditions.
The fossil record provides visible evidence of evolutionary changes over millions of years.
Visibility.
Visibility.
Poor visibility during the solar eclipse hampered detailed observations of the corona. Visibly.
Visibly. The specimen visibly changed color when exposed to the chemical solution.
Apparent, obvious, noticeable, evident.
明显的，显而易见的，显著的，明确的。
Hidden, invisible, concealed, obscured.
隐藏的，看不见的，遮蔽的，模糊的。
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
A person who does not eat meat or fish, relating to a diet that excludes meat and fish.
素食者，素食的，与素食相关的。
Studies indicate that vegetarian diets are associated with lower risks of cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. Anthropologists discovered evidence of vegetarian practices in ancient civilizations, dating back thousands of years.
The biochemical analysis revealed that vegetarian subjects had significantly higher levels of certain antioxidants.
Plant-based proteins in vegetarian diets can provide all essential amino acids, when properly combined.
Nutritionists emphasize that well-planned vegetarian diets meet all nutritional requirements across different life stages.
Vegetarianism.
Vegetarianism.
The rise of vegetarianism reflects growing environmental and ethical concerns about meat consumption. Vegetarianize.
Vegetarianize. The chef skillfully vegetarianized traditional recipes without compromising their authentic flavors.
Herbivorous, plant-based, meatless, vegan.
食草的，植物性的，无肉的，纯素的。
Carnivorous, omnivorous, meat-eating, non-vegetarian.
肉食性的，杂食性的，吃肉的，非素食的。
Volcano.
Volcano.
A mountain or hill with a crater through which lava, rock fragments, hot vapor, and gas are ejected from Earth's interior.
火山，喷火口。
The volcano's sudden eruption disrupted air travel and forced thousands of residents to evacuate the surrounding areas. The undersea volcano created a new island through its continuous eruption of molten rock and ash.
This volcano has remained dormant for centuries, but seismic activity suggests it might become active again.
Scientists have installed monitoring equipment around the volcano to detect early warning signs of eruption.
The active volcano poses significant risks to nearby communities and agricultural activities.
Volcanic.
Volcanic.
The researchers collected samples from the volcano's crater to study its eruptive history. Volcanism.
Volcanism. The ancient volcano structure reveals complex patterns of past geological activity.
Eruptive, active, explosive, igneous.
喷发的、活跃的、爆发的、火成的。
Dormant, extinct, inactive, quiet.
休眠的、灭绝的、不活跃的、平静的。
Volunteer.
Volunteer.
A person who freely offers to do something without being forced or paid. To offer to do something without being forced or paid.
志愿者、义工，自愿做、志愿服务。
Students who volunteer at local hospitals gain valuable experience in healthcare settings while serving the community. Local residents volunteer their time to maintain the community garden and educate visitors about sustainable practices.
Many students volunteer at elementary schools to help young children improve their reading skills.
Environmental organizations rely heavily on volunteers to conduct wildlife surveys and habitat restoration projects.
The museum's volunteer program provides training in art conservation and cultural heritage preservation.
Volunteerism.
Volunteerism.
The spirit of volunteerism has transformed many underprivileged communities through sustained support and dedication. Voluntary.
Voluntary. Voluntary participation in community service projects enhances students' social awareness and leadership skills.
Altruistic, charitable, humanitarian, benevolent.
无私的、慈善的、人道的、仁慈的。
Compulsory, mandatory, required, obligatory.
强制的、必须的、必须的、义务的。
Vacuum.
Vacuum.
A space entirely devoid of matter, an enclosed space from which air has been completely or partially removed. To clean with a vacuum cleaner.
真空、空虚，用吸尘器清洁。
The absence of atmospheric pressure in a vacuum allows scientists to study particle behavior without interference from air molecules. Tardigrades can survive extreme conditions, including the vacuum of outer space, making them ideal subjects for astrobiology studies.
Modern spacecraft must withstand the intense vacuum between Earth and Mars during their lengthy journey.
The vacuum-sealed containers preserved the lunar samples in their original condition for decades.
The microscopic particles behave differently in the vacuum chamber than they did under normal atmospheric conditions.
Vacuous.
Vacuous.
The vacuous space between galaxies contains only a few hydrogen atoms per cubic meter. Vacuity.
Vacuity. The extreme vacuity of interstellar space poses unique challenges for long-distance space travel.
Void, emptiness, nothingness, absence.
虚空、空无、虚无、缺失。
Fullness, presence, substance, matter.
充实、存在、物质、事物。
Waste.
Waste.
To use carelessly or ineffectively. Unwanted or discarded material. Unused or superfluous.
浪费、废弃物、荒废的。
Marine biologists discovered that improper disposal of plastic waste severely impacts coral reef ecosystems. Efficient waste management systems have become crucial for maintaining environmental sustainability in urban areas.
The laboratory has implemented strict protocols for handling hazardous waste materials.
Conservation organizations have condemned the obvious waste of resources in industrial manufacturing processes.
The archaeological site revealed ancient methods of waste disposal that provided insights into early urban civilizations.
Wasteful.
Wasteful.
Wasteful agricultural practices have led to significant soil degradation in many regions. Wastage.
Wastage. The new recycling program significantly reduced material wastage in the manufacturing process. Squander, misuse, dissipate, deplete.
挥霍、滥用、消散、耗尽。
Conserve, preserve, save, utilize.
保护、保存、节省、利用。
Wear.
Wear.
To deteriorate through use or time. To become gradually damaged. Damage or deterioration from use or exposure.
穿戴、磨损、耗损、损耗。
Abrasion due to daily wear alters the surface features of archaeological beads over time. The constant flow of water can wear away even the hardest rock formations over geological time.
Protective gear helps prevent wear and tear on delicate laboratory equipment.
Students must wear appropriate safety equipment when conducting chemical experiments.
The fossils showed significant wear patterns consistent with their age and preservation conditions.
Wearable.
Wearable.
The new wearable sensors can monitor environmental conditions in real time. Wearing.
Wearing. The wearing effects of coastal erosion have significantly shaped the cliff formation.
Erode, deteriorate, corrode, degrade.
侵蚀、退化、腐蚀、降解。
Preserve, protect, maintain, conserve.
保存、保护、维护、保守。
Wonder.
Wonder.
To feel curiosity about something. To question or speculate. A feeling of amazement and admiration. Something remarkable.
感到惊奇、 对，感到好奇、惊奇、奇迹、令人惊叹的事物。
Marine biologists wonder how deep-sea creatures survive in complete darkness at such extreme depths. The migration of monarch butterflies remains one of nature's most wonderful mysteries.
Many people wonder why certain species can regenerate lost limbs, while others cannot.
It's no wonder that the precise mechanism of photosynthesis took decades to understand.
The human brain's capacity for learning is truly a wonder of biological evolution.
Wondering.
Wondering.
The wondering mind of a young observer first noticed the unusual pattern in plant growth. Wonderful.
Wonderful. The wonderful adaptations of desert plants show nature's resilience to extreme conditions.
Marvel, astonish, amaze, fascinate.
惊叹、惊讶、惊奇、著迷。
Doubt, disregard, ignore, dismiss.
怀疑、漠视、忽视、否定。
Wrap.
Wrap.
To cover, or enclose something completely, to wind or fold around. A covering that encloses something.
包裹、裹住、环绕、包裹物、包装。
Neurons wrap their axons in myelin sheaths to enhance electrical signal transmission. The protein's ability to wrap itself around DNA molecules is crucial for genetic regulation.
Ancient Egyptians would carefully wrap their mummified pharaohs in multiple layers of linen.
Specialized cells wrap around blood vessels to control their dilation and constriction.
The membrane's ability to wrap around foreign particles enables cellular endocytosis.
Wrapping.
Wrapping.
The cell's protective wrapping helps maintain its internal environment. Wrapped.
Wrapped. The tightly wrapped DNA strands form compact chromosomes during cell division.
Enclose, cover, enfold, bind.
包围、覆盖、折叠、绑缚。
Unwrap, uncover, expose, reveal.
打开、揭露、暴露、显示。
Wagon.
Wagon.
A four-wheeled vehicle for transporting heavy loads. To transport or convey by wagon.
四轮运输车、货车，用货车运送。
The early settlers used wagons to transport geological samples across the vast prairie. The archaeological team loaded their wagons with artifacts from the excavation site.
The heavy wagons left distinct traces in the sedimentary layers of ancient trade routes.
Merchants used horse-drawn wagons to distribute agricultural goods throughout medieval Europe.
The mining company's wagons transported valuable minerals from the mountain quarries.
Wagoner.
Wagoner.
The wagoner carefully guided the team of horses through the mountain passage. Wagon train.
Wagon train. The wagon train carried essential supplies for the botanical expedition.
carriage, cart, vehicle, conveyance.
马车、手推车、车辆、运输工具。
automobile, plane, ship, aircraft.
汽车、飞机、船、航空器。
Well done! Take a break and remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's keep our learning motivation fresh.
Language is the key to the heart of people.